You will fight on a battlefield for America at some point in your life.
If you didn't notice the words in the background, that was Mr. Vice President talking to the graduates of a top-class U.S. military academy. And that wasn't it. How do you like this degree of certainty?
It is a virtual certainty that you will fight on a battlefield for America at some point in your life. You will lead soldiers in combat. It will happen.
So what is the second most important official in the country trying to make clear by that? The good old boots on the ground will certainly be on the way to quite a few different places. After all, come on, no one in this world would dare to send an army against America to put up a fight there. Nobody will realistically send soldiers to attack the superpower of all superpowers. And so,
men and women of West Point, no matter where you're deployed, you will be the vanguard of freedom.
Here they are, the future ambassadors of freedom. You look at their faces and, frankly, it doesn't seem they're in raptures over what Mr. Pence is saying. But let's hear where in the world we might expect to see a boost in freedom in the days to come.
Some of you will join the fight against radical Islamic terrorists in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Oh, these are familiar places where the process, so to say, began a while ago. Soon it will be 20 years. Any more destinations?
Some of you will join the fight in Europe, where an aggressive Russia seeks to redraw international boundaries by force.
Probably in this area, it's a bit of an exaggeration that the graduates will find themselves on a battlefield, taking part in NATO's big war games there. That's more like it. Well, at least for now, it's only been in the form of drills. For now. And finally, the most curious part.
And some of you may even be called upon to serve in this hemisphere.
It won't be rocket science for you to figure out where the boots on the ground might be marching off to next in the Western Hemisphere. Venezuela, where for the White House, it's a classic. All options are on the table. Plus, we heard from the opposition big guy there, Juan Guaido. He wouldn't mind at all.
It reflects this administration that has been gunning for a war in Iran, for a war in Venezuela. It seems to think that the U.S. is allowed to do regime change in other countries and take other countries' resources. I think that it reflects this idea that the United States is the only superpower in the world, and it gets to wage war if it wants to, and certainly continue the wars that we have been in. These are wars that President Trump said he was going to get us out of, and we continue to be in those wars, supporting other wars through proxies like Saudi Arabia and threatening new wars.